For decades, believers have pointed to the witnesses to the Book of Mormon as proof that the golden plates were real. After all, 11 men signed statements claiming they saw or handled the plates. But when we slow down and examine what they actually said, how those statements were produced, and what the witnesses later admitted, the story becomes far more complicated. Tonight we ask a simple question. Were the witnesses independent confirmation or carefully managed testimony? Who were the witnesses? There were two groups. The three witnesses, Martin Harris, Oliver Cowdery, and David Whitmer. The 8 witnesses, mostly members of the Whitmer and Smith families. These men were not random observers. They were close relatives, financial backers, or church leaders, all deeply invested in Joseph Smith's success. None were neutral outsiders. What did they actually see? The 3 witnesses claim they saw the plates in a vision shown by an angel. That's important. Martin Harris later clarified that he saw the plates with spiritual eyes, not physical ones. David Whitmer made similar statements, explaining that the experience was visionary, not literal. This was not a normal physical inspection. The 8 witnesses claimed to handle the plates, but only under Joseph Smith's control, never independently, never in public, and never without him present. The signed statements problem. Here's something rarely mentioned. The witness statements were written by Joseph Smith, not the witnesses. They were printed in the Book of Mormon as a single block, not individual testimonies. No handwritten originals exist. Several witnesses later left the church, denounced Joseph Smith, and accused him of deception. Yet the church still prints their testimonies unchanged. Testimony preserved, context removed. Why this matters? If the witnesses truly provided independent confirmation, we would expect clear, physical descriptions, separate accounts, and consistent lifelong affirmation. Instead, we find visionary language, family ties, group pressure, later contradictions that doesn't automatically prove fraud, but it does undermine the claim of objective evidence. Belief may remain, but proof does not, if the witnesses were mistaken or managed. What does that say about the foundation of the Book of Mormon? That's what the series is about. Like, if you value evidence, subscribe for the next episode. Ring the bell so you don't miss what comes next.